Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know. If you can hear me, please, just let me know. Good afternoon, Sister Rosemary. Good afternoon, Mr. Lucky. Good afternoon, Mr. Jeff. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please let me know at the comment section if you can hear me, or at the chat, live chat session, if you can hear me. Okay, I can hear you, sir. Okay, thank you, Mr. Lucky. Thank you, Sister Rosemary. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So, okay, good afternoon, Blake. Good afternoon, Mr. Chidi. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Okay, let us just wait a moment before we start. One moment, please. I will start very soon. Just give me a few minutes. Okay, so due to some personal reasons, I wasn't able to, meet up with our program last week. That was, I was having some cough, so I decided to relax because it was, not easy. But however, today I'm fine, and I thank you. I appreciate every one of you who reach out to me through calls, text messages, and all. I appreciate you. So, if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Frank. Today we are here to answer some questions together regarding a driving, tutorial. Everything that has to do with the quiz, the questions, and the answers. We are here to see them together. So as usual, I'm going to share my screen with you as the question display. If you have the idea of the answer, you can, leave your comment at the comment section or at the live chat session by responding whether it's vero or falso. But if you don't know the answer to the question, don't worry. At the end of the day, I'm going to, do the explanation in a way that we all understand what the questions or what the question is saying. So don't forget that you can ask any question. If you feel you have any question to ask, you are free to ask. You understand? So, you can leave your question at the comment section. I will always try to reach out to you through the question, or try to see what I can do with the question. So that is it. So permit me to share the number one question of today with us, which says, Durante la guida si devono usare gli occhiali da vista o le lenti a contatto se nella patente è stato inserito il codice armonizzato 01. What is our answer to this question? Leave your answers below at the chat or comment section, please. Is it Vero or is it Faso? Good afternoon, Mr. Maswell. Good afternoon, Sister Chichi. Good afternoon, Sister Favor. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I greet you. And please just do me a favor to share this video with your friends. It will really help a lot. Share it with your friends, please. And I appreciate you as you do so. So we're having Vero, okay? So like I said, at the end of the day, I will explain the question to us to, so that we'll see it, see the reason why it's Vero or Faso. Good afternoon, Sister Mercy. Okay, we're having Vero, okay. Very good. So I think we don't have much time to waste. We're having Vero, we're having one Faso, okay. Very good. Now, the question says, durante la guida si devono usare gli occhiali da vista o le lenti a contatto se nella patente è stato inserito il codice armonizzato 01. Now, you see, in your license, you'll be maybe, because before you write exam, they will ask you to go and do an eye test, the one they call visitor medical. During this eye test, they'll be able to test and see if this person in question is having any sight problem, whether this person will be needing maybe a particular, lens during driving. So if this person, maybe for example, at the end of the test, they find out that this person maybe is having long sight problem or short sight problem, as in this person need to use a lens during driving. So what they will do, they are not going to write, lens on, or maybe draw glasses or glass on the eyeglass on the license. What they will do is, they'll give a code here, 01, you understand? This 01 means that whenever you are driving, you must make sure you put on your eyeglasses. The one, not just the normal eyeglass or any one you buy from the market or, just like that. It must be that one that is recommended to you. You are obliged to use it. So the answer is Vero. Durante la guida si devono usare gli occhiali da vista o le lenti a contatto se nella patente è stato inserito il codice armonizzato 01. So the answer is Vero. For those of you who responded Vero, you are correct. So don't forget, you can ask your question at the comment section, please. And also, if you are not in our Zoom meeting, you can join. Don't forget, you have 2 days of free tutorial in order for you to understand how it goes. For those of us who are already there, you are welcome again. So, number 2 question said, in una carreggiata a doppio senso di circolazione, per svoltare a sinistra, bisogna dare la precedenza ai veicoli provenienti da destra, salvo diversa segnalazione. So, what is our response to this question? Vero or falso, true or false? What's our response to this question? For those of you who are sharing, I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate you for doing that. So number two questions, what's our response? Please, if you are responding, try to be specific. If you are responding to number 2, just try to say number 2. If you are responding to number 1, you write number 1 so that we know the one you are referring to with your answer. The question says, in una carreggiata a doppio senso di circolazione per svoltare a sinistra bisogna dare la precedenza a veicoli provenienti da destra, salvo diversa segnalazione. Now, we all remember, for those of us who are, in our Zoom meeting, we remember that there is a road code that says that when 2 or more vehicles are about to intersect or engage themselves in an intersection and their trajectories are about to, meet each other or intersect each other, that one has to give right of way to the vehicle that is coming from its right. You understand? So now the question is telling us that when in a road like this, if you're about to turn left, that you must give right of way to vehicles that are coming from your left, is it left or right? Let me see it. A destra. So you must give right of way to vehicles that are coming from your right. You understand? So now, according to the question, we can, look at this image and, place ourselves to be vehicle B, because he said we are turning to our left. So vehicle B in this, diagram is turning to its left. Then vehicle B, he said vehicle B need to give right of way to vehicle A. Now, applying that code that tells us that, when 2 or more vehicles are about to, intersect and their trajectories are about to, to meet, that one has to give a right of way to vehicle that is coming from its right. Now, you will agree with me that if this vehicle B turn left, you'll be having a vehicle like this. And here is his right hand and while here is his left hand. You see now that vehicle A is coming from the right hand of vehicle B. Therefore, vehicle B have to give right of way to vehicle A, because vehicle A, when vehicle B, because for example, vehicle B is going straight, nothing like that would have happened, because you see, if vehicle B is going straight, he'll be having vehicle A, at his left hand, so nothing happened. But for the fact that he's turning left, so for the fact that he's turning left, so he's giving his right hand to vehicle A, therefore he needs to give right of way to vehicle A. That is why, you have something like this, and that is the same reason, because you see here, he has to wait. That is the same reason why they will also tell you that in a road like this, you need to give right of way to vehicles that are coming from your front when you are turning left. It's the same thing. There is still a question like that. It's the same thing. And this thing happens mainly in practical. When you are doing practical, you see at the examinatory, we ask you to turn left in that junction. What he or she is, trying to do is to see if you'll be able to give right of way to the vehicle that is coming from your front. You understand? So when you are about to turn left in any junction, you must give right of way to vehicle that is coming from your opposite direction, unless there is a sign that says otherwise. For example, maybe this one is having stop, or triangular, the one of dare precedenza. So that is why, according to the question, they said salvo diversa segnalazione. You understand? So in that case, you don't have to give right of way to that vehicle. But in a case like, this vehicle A is not having a direct precedenza sign, is not having a stop sign, everything is just like this, you have to give right of way to vehicle that is coming from the opposite direction, from your front. You understand? So the vehicle A, we have to leave the junction before you reach the vehicle. B, we have to leave the junction. The answer is vero. In una carreggiata a doppio senso di circolazione, per svoltare a sinistra bisogna dare la precedenza ai veicoli provenienti da destra, salvo diversa segnalazione. The answer is vero. Please, if there is anything you don't understand, just do not hesitate to let me know at the comment section, because we are here to learn from each other and also to learn with each other. So don't forget to do that, should in case you have anything that is not clear to you. So number 2 is vero, while number 3 says non è necessario mettere a punto I freni squilibrati se il conducente è in grado di correggere l'anomalo comportamento del veicolo agendo sullo stesso. What is our response to this question number 3? Vero or falso? Our answer to question number 3, is it true or false? Vero or falso? Okay, we're having falso. Please, when you are responding, be specific. If you are writing vero, let me know if you are referring to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as the case may be, so that I'll understand the one you are responding to. Is it vero or falso? We are having falso. Question number 3. Non è necessario mettere a punto I freni squilibrati se il conducente è in grado di correggere l'anomalo comportamento del veicolo agendo sullo stesso. So I think some of us are finding it difficult to understand what the question is talking about, obviously. But don't worry, I'll try to bring it down or break it down in a way that you understand it. Because don't forget that one of the objectives of driving school tutorial is to make you understand what something is saying. Because there are so many people who are driving, they don't know what the road sign talks about. I don't want to say they pass by luck, whether they forget it or just like that. So many of them, they really don't know what the signs or the road code is talking about. So we are here to make you understand it. You know it, you understand it. Whenever you see the question, you'll be able to stand firm to answer the question without anything shaking you. So number 3 question, it said non è necessario mettere a punto I freni squilibrati se il conducente è in grado di correggere l'anomalo comportamento del veicolo agendo sullo stesso. Now, what this question is telling us is that it is not necessary to, mettere a punto here. This word mettere a punto, it means to put something in order, to put something in place, to correct something, to repair something. You understand? Now, what is freni squilibrati? Freni squilibrati, for example, we saw it during our tutorial. Freni squilibrati, for example, in your freno di servizio, you have, I'm referring to a car, you have 4 tires. In these 4 tires, each one of them, you have the disc, the brake disc. You understand? So whenever you apply the brake, there is a part inside this brake that we, it kind of clap this the brake pad. So, the brake pad and the brake disc, they function together in order to help you stop the car. Now, what happened? We have 4, like I said. In these 4 of them, if one is 40, you have what is called freno squilibrati, or Another word they normally use is poco efficiency. You understand? Poco efficiente. Now, this freno squilibrati or poco efficiente means, you know, it's either the brake, the four of them is not functioning right. Maybe one of them is, maybe the brake pad is one of them is, is damaged, or maybe even the disc is damaged, or maybe one of the pipe or one of the mechanism of this brake is faulty. So if any of the mechanism of this brake is faulty, you have what is called freno squilibrati. Maybe where four of them are supposed to, to be active at the same time, maybe three will be active while one is, you understand, is still a kind of moving, you understand, it's not that active. Or maybe two of them is active while the other two is not, you understand? So there is a kind of, the brake, they are not functioning at the same time or as they're supposed to be, you understand? They don't function in equilibrium. So, and also another thing that can, result to this is excess of load. Excess of load, and also maybe if the battistrada of the tire is consumed, you understand? It can also lead to this freno squilibrati. Now, let us go back to the equation. Where is this thing? Let us go back to the equation. So now we understand what freno squilibrati is. If you don't understand, please, we are here together. Now, the question is saying that it is not necessary to, fix or to put in place or to correct this freno squilibrati that I just explained, if the driver is able to correct the abnormal behavior of the vehicle by acting on the steering. So what are they telling us? Now, you are having a vehicle that the brake is not functioning well, you understand? So the question is telling you now that as long as the brake is not functioning well, but at the end of the day, you are able to, through the steering, be able to stop your car by, doing some setting maneuver. So in that case, there is no need for you to take your vehicle to the mechanic to repair the brake that is not functioning right, which is not true, because this is a problem that needs to be fixed, you understand? So that is why the answer is FASO. Non è necessariamente appunto I freni squilibrati se I conducente in grado di correggere l'anomalo comportamento del veicolo agendo sullo stesso. No, it's not true, because even if you are able to, to act on the steering to enable you stop the car, you still have to fix it. Remember, anything that is faulty, especially when it has to do with brake, this is something that is very serious. You understand? You need to fix it, put it in order as soon as possible. The answer is FASO. Please, if you know you like this video, just try to, like it, share it with your friends. I believe, you don't have to travel to be able to do that. Please just do that. I appreciate you for that. Thank you. So number 4 question, he said, don't worry, later I'll go and check people that share the video, you understand? Because so many of you, you are very good in sending question, what is this, what is that? But if I'm asking you to share the video, you find it difficult, but you are very good in asking questions. So very, very soon I'll go and check the people who like it and the people who share it, you understand? So it's not that I have anything to do, you understand, whether you like it or you share it, but for my own personal reason, I would like to check it later. So, for example, this one said, sulla distanza di sicurezza influisce la concentrazione del conducente. So what is our response to this question? Number 4, vero or falso? Question number 4, vero or falso? Good afternoon, Sister Mary. Good afternoon, Sister Maka. Good afternoon, Mr. Evidence. Okay, question number 4. Good afternoon, Sister Glory. Question number 4. Okay, we have Vero, we have Faso, and also, okay. Okay. Sulla distanza di sicurezza. Thank you, Mr. John. Good afternoon. Sulla distanza di sicurezza influisce la concentrazione del conducente. Now, the question is telling us that, you know, on safety distance, that the concentration of a driver has influence. What is this distanza di sicurezza or safety distance? Safety distance is the distance that this vehicle A is keeping from vehicle B. Remember, it is vehicle A that has to keep it, you understand? So it is called distanza di sicurezza. So this distanza di sicurezza, remember, when you are not concentrated, for example, if vehicle B is slowed down, you will still be moving because no concentration is not less. For example, you are busy touching your radio set, or you are typing text messages on phone. You don't even know that the vehicle that you are following is about to stop or is about to give right of way to pedestrian, or maybe one or two things, you understand? So anything that has to do with your attention have influence in the distanza di sicurezza. And this is one of the reasons that I think, you know, there is making them to do something regarding that, the use of telephone while driving, because, you know, the rate of this tamponamento, the way people are hitting people, you know, this kind of thing is getting too much. And according to reports, these are mainly coming from distraction, you understand? You know, making calls, trying to quickly respond to text messages, turning on and, you know, turning off your radio set, you know, one or two distractions, you understand? So yes, it has influence in the distance that you keep from that vehicle that you are following. The answer is Vero, number 4. Now, let's move to question number 5. Question number 5 says, la distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche all'aderenza degli pneumatici. What is our response to this question number 5? Vero or Faso? Ok, question number 5, we have Vero, la distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche dall'aderenza degli pneumatici. We have Vero, okay, we have Faso, no, sorry, we have Vero, yes. Okay, number 5, we said Vero, okay. Okay, we have Vero. Vero, okay. Very good. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche all'aderenza degli pneumatici. Now, what is this question telling us? That the safety distance is commensurate with also the grip of this the tire of that vehicle. Now, when they use this word commisurata, which is commensurate, how do I explain it? For example, let me use a tree, for example. If I say the height of this tree or of a tree is commensurate with the soil or the ground in which this tree is planted. What am I trying to say? That the growth, the height, how tall this tree could be has a lot to do with the soil in which this tree is planted, which means that if the soil where the tree is planted is fertile, you see the tree grow, grow very fast, you understand? But when the soil is not fertile, you see the tree stagnant, you understand? So you see how, the word commensurate, it came in there, which means the soil has a lot of influence. It has a lot to do with how this tree can grow, you understand? So, like for example, this our question here, it says la distancia di sicurezza è commisurata. That is to say, the distance that it will take your vehicle to stop. Maybe, for example, you are driving. Now you want to stop your vehicle. This is the distance that you need to stop your vehicle. You understand? This distance here, it has influence on this. This is because the adherence here, I think they use the word adherence. So adherence, let me go back. Okay, the adherence of this vehicle here, or aderenza degli pneumatici. Okay, aderenza degli pneumatici. Now, the aderenza of this pneumatici here, or pneumatico here, is this, the contact between this tire and the ground level. You understand? The grip, how the tire is able to, to have a good contact with the ground level. Now, you will agree with me that if you are walking on a tires where you have oil on top, it is not the same balance you will have when you are walking on a tires where you don't have any liquid on top. You understand? Just like here, you see, we have eyes on the ground. You understand? So you can see now that the adherence here is reduced. You understand? Because if this vehicle wants to stop, is definitely going to find it difficult, because the ground is not, the friction is not that much, you understand? Then the same thing we have here. This one that is, when a vehicle is moving on top of ice or snow, the adherence is reduced. That is why they will use the word adherence bassa. It's reduced. In that case, it's not having a good contact, you understand, with the ground level, you understand? So, and this contact, it has a lot to do with how long it will take you to stop your car, you understand, in terms of need. So the answer to the question is vero. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche all'aderenza degli pneumatici. It's true, because that, the contact between your tire and the ground level, it has a lot to do with how long it will take you to stop. You understand? Because if maybe the ground is wet, maybe you have ice on top, on top of it, or you have maybe the what is it called? The battistrada is consumed. For example, these are the battistrada, or these sticks that you're having here is consumed, or maybe the battistrada, the ground, maybe you're having ice, or it's raining. These are things that can, affect the adherence of pneumatic. You understand? So the answer is vero. If the adherence is reduced, the distanza di sicurezza will increase. If the adherence is increased, the distanza di sicurezza will reduce. You understand? So take note. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche all'aderenza degli pneumatici. The answer is vero to question number 5. When question number 6 says, le strisce gialle diagonali in figura devono essere lasciate libere per consentire l'entrata e l'uscita del veicolo delle persone invalide. Vero or falso to this question number 6? What is our response, please? True or false? Question number 6. Le strisce gialle diagonali in figura devono essere lasciate libere per consentire l'entrata e l'uscita da veicolo delle persone invalide. Okay, we're having number 6, vero. We're having number 6, vero, okay. Number 6, vero. Okay. Very good. This number 6 question, what is this? What is it telling us? That it said le strisce gialle diagonali in figura. Which one is this strisce gialle diagonali in figura? They are referring to all these yellow lines. You understand? All these yellow lines is what they are referring to, because they are in a diagonal position. So they said these yellow lines, you need to leave them free, you understand, without occupying them, in order to allow the entrance and also the exit of disabled people, you understand, with their car. Now, let us see this striscia gialle diagonale, you understand? You see, when you get to some parking space, you see a place like this, you understand? So from here to here is for this parking, for that person to park, while from here to here is for this person. The reason why they leave these diagonal lines is because to allow this vehicle to park and also still have a space where they can be able to enter inside their car or to exit from their car, especially when you get to a supermarket where all vehicles need to park, close to each other, you understand? So if this vehicle is parked like this, you see that if you park here, believe me, this person will find it difficult to exit his or her car or to enter his or her car. So that is why they leave this space, you understand, paint it yellow to, ease the entrance of this, of the owner of this vehicle or of the people of this category. So the answer is vero. Le strisce gialle diagonali in figura devono essere lasciate libere per consentire l'entrata e l'uscita del veicolo della persona invalide. The answer is true. So if you see a parking space like this, please do not park here in this. And sometimes I think there was a question, they will tell us that you can park your bike here, you understand, your ciclomotore or those. No. It's not for you to park your bicycle. It's not for you to park your scooter. It's not for you to park your machine or motorcycle. you need to leave it free because it's a space reserved for these people to ease their entrance of their car or their exit, from their car. So the answer is Vero to this question number 6. Please don't forget, if you like this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and also leave your comment at the comment section so that by sharing the video will also enable your friends to see it. You understand? You can also use that to help them as well. Number 7 question said, in presenza dell'iscrizione in figura non è consentito il transito di veicoli con massa a pieno carico superiore a 50 quintali. What is our response to this question number 7? True or false? Okay, as we answer the question number 6, I also want to quickly tell us, please, if you are here, you have written your exam, and maybe what you expected is not what comes out of it, please do not give up. Don't be discouraged, you understand? And also, I don't know whether you are the husband, your wife went to write, and maybe the result is not, as expected. From there, maybe you start, you are supposed to pass it, no, please. It's not like that, you understand? It's not like that. One thing I always guarantee you is that as you keep trying, one day you must pass it. Yes, you might have a friend that went there, just one touch, he or she passed the exam, you understand? But yours is not like that. Everybody is not the same, you understand? You see, that exam hall, the question is not the same for everybody. There are some people who face the simplest or the easiest question, you understand? While some people might just find it difficult, you understand? The difficult questions will just come out for them, you understand? But that shouldn't, stop you. You understand? Remember, if you stop, you lose. You understand? The more you keep trying, one day you must surely, get through it. You understand? So I've seen people who wrote this exam, so many times. I've seen some people who, I think 6 times, 8 times, so many times. I've seen so many of them, you understand? And I also saw somebody who wrote once, you understand? And the results did not come out as expected. Just give up. No, you don't have to give up, you understand? Because if you give up, you lose. You have spent your time, you spent your money. At the end of the day, you just give up. Let me tell you something. You are the one who needs it, not me. Not the motorization, not the driving school, or not the government. You understand? You are the one who need it. So if you need it, you want to have it, there are some things you need to know, and you must know these things, and you must make sure you pass the exam. So please do not give up. You understand? Have you written before? Yes, I've written. It's not the problem. Keep writing, keep trying. You understand? One day you pass the exam and you forget the whole thing. You understand? That you went to write the exam, maybe the result is not as expected, does not mean you don't know anything, or maybe this person is dull, No, it's not, it's very far from it, you understand? So please, I beg of you, don't give up. If you have written before, you still want to write, keep it up, you understand? One day you will surely pass the exam, you understand? Then you buy your car and start driving, so everything will just be fine, you understand? So please remember this, don't give up, you understand? And also, if you are going to write exam, don't say, today I must finish everything. No, you are going there, if everything go well, glory to God. should that be the case, we'll keep trying. So this is what I want you to know, because so many people, I've seen that so many people always, have this discouragement when they go to write the exam because of, no, that is not the way it is, you understand? So thank you for your time, also for understanding, having the same understanding. So, okay, thank you. So we have this number 7 question, which says, in presenza dell'iscrizione in figura non è consentito il transito di veicoli con massa a pieno carico superiore a 50 quintali. Okay, we all responded faso. Okay, faso. Very good. Now, you see this sign here, this sign that you are having here, because what is the question telling us? The question is saying that in the presence of this sign, that it is not, in the presence of this sign, that it is not allow the transit of vehicles that are carrying load that is more than 50 quintali. 50 quintali, I think that should be 50 quintali. So take note, this question is not talking about, this sign is not talking about the mass of maybe the load that you are carrying, you understand? The question is talking about, velocity or speed. Is a speed, limit that is recommended. It's not obligate. The two signs, they are the same thing. They are talking about the same thing, you understand? They are talking about a speed that you can, that is advisable for you to drive at that particular stretch of road, on that particular stretch of road, even when the road is in its perfect condition, you understand? For example, should you meet the road, maybe no vehicle is on the road, everybody is moving, or maybe let's even say the road is free, no vehicle is on the road, so you are the only person. So they are still advising you, even when this road, you don't have anybody in this road, or on this road that is moving, please, we advise you to respect this speed limit. But what happens if I refuse to respect the speed limit? Nothing will happen, because it is not an obligation sign. It is a sign that that is recommended. For me, it's not sign that I'm obliged to respect. You understand? So if I decide not to respect the sign or not to obey the sign, nothing will happen. But the owner of the road advise you to, drive under this speed limit. So the answer is FASO. It has nothing to do with kilogram or the weight or the mass of a load or of a vehicle. So the answer is FASO. While number 8 said, il segnale raffigurato fa parte dei segnali di indicazione. What is our response? Vero or falso? Don't worry, sister Evidence, you will pass yours very soon. So as you type it here, hoping to pass mine soon, by the grace of God, the next time you are going to write your exam, you will pass it in Jesus' name. So we have number 8, which we said vero. Vero. Okay, we have vero. Okay. Some people are watching and they don't even comment. They are having their barrel and their paper, they write it down. Do you know why? Because they don't want people to see it, that they are commenting on it. It's bad, you understand? They don't comment, they don't share, this group of people. And they are the people, they can ask you questions even in the midnight when you are sleeping, you understand? So that is how you see it in human beings. So number 8 question, il segnale raffigurato fa parte dei segnali di indicazione. And we said vero. But before we go to explain it, please, at the comment section, I want, okay, thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Evidence for that, please, for that correction. Please, this sign, at the comment section, please tell me why is it having this, background. Why are we having this background to this sign? What is the meaning? Because they don't just choose this background for mistake sake. There is a reason for it. So please, at the comment section, thank you for that correction, Mr. Evidence. Thank you. I mistake you for somebody else. But don't worry, all the same, as you go to write your exam, the next time you'll pass the exam. So that is the most important thing. Okay, Sister Chichi said no. Okay, Mr. Prince said tourist city. Okay. No, okay, Sister Chichi said marry. No. Okay, marry. Very good. You said marry. Let us try to understand why is this sign having this, this color background. Okay, does that mean we don't know it? Is that what we are telling us? Okay. Well, any road sign that is having this type of background is because the sign has to do with either tourist center or maybe historical center and museum, all these places, you understand? So that is why they are having this river is having this background. The river, the sign, you understand, is having this background. So it's a, people go for tourism to go and see a particular river, you understand? So it's a part of, tourism sign. So any sign that is having this background, know it that maybe it's either, it's a place where, tourists can easily visit. For example, if you are having a road sign now, tourists cannot leave their comfortable home just to come and see one particular road sign, you understand? So I think, you are able to understand that one. So that is it. Now the question said, il segnale raffigurato fa parte del segnale di indicazione. Yes, this sign is, is part of indication sign, segnale di indicazione, and the answer is vero, you understand? And also it tells us that, we are about to, cross a bridge, a bridge that, a bridge that passed through a river. This is the name of the river. Not Mare, please, is a river, Fiume Arno, you understand? This is the name of the river, you understand? And this one is telling you is, this is a bridge, you understand? There is another one similar to it that is not the same thing, and that is why you must, be able to remember the background, you understand? Because the background makes the difference, you understand? So the answer to this number 8 is vero. While number 9 says, in presenza del segnale raffigurato è consentito il transito ai quadricicli a motori. What is our response to this question number 9? Vero or falso? Question number 9, vero or falso? These last two questions, please, I expect you not to, get them wrong. The last two questions. In presenza del segnale raffigurato è consentito il transito ai quadricicli a motore. What is our response? Or what are our response? Vero or falso? Question number 9. Okay, Mr. Evidence said vero. Mommy Gio said vero. Mr. Prince said vero, and Sister Chichi said vero. Mr. Lucky said vero. Sister Maka said vero. Mr. Roland said vero. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Sister Mercy said vero. Okay. Sister Vicky said vero. Sister Vicky, where have you been? Late comer. Okay, Mr. Joseph said vero. Sorry, Sister Favor, said vero, and also okay. Mr. Natoma said falso. In presenza del segnale raffigurato. I just want to hold it slow so that we get it very well. Because these last two questions, I don't want us to make any mistake, with them. Okay, we have vero lucky. Audience say vero. In presenza del segnale raffigurato è consentito il transito ai quadricicli a motore. Now, there is something I want us to understand. Take note of any sign of this shape. If you have any sign of this shape, whatsoever is written inside or is drawn inside, or whatsoever is designed inside, the sign is referring to that part, only that particular thing. For example, if they draw, if they draw a dog inside, it means that the sign is referring to a dog and not a goat. For example, if they draw elephant inside, it means that the sign is referring to elephant, not antelope. If they draw lion inside, it means that the sign is referring to lion, not tiger. So it is referring to that particular thing that is drawn inside. Now, what is this one referring to? This one is referring to all those macchine agricole. You understand? It's a restriction sign, prohibition sign, which, prohibits all this category of vehicle, all those macchine agricole, all those agricultural machineries to, pass through that road. So in the presence of this sign, those agricultural machineries, they are not allowed to pass. Every other vehicles, they can pass in the presence of this sign. You understand? So, in presenza del segnale raffigurato, è consentito il transito ai quadricicli a motore. The answer is vero, because this sign is not referring to quadricicli a motore. So, the answer is vero. Well, we have this question number 10, the last question. Okay. I have a question here from Sister Chichi. Okay, thank you, Sister Chichi. I thought it's a question. God bless you. The best. Thank you, Mr. Jolly. Thank you. Mr. Easy Leo, Mr. Leo. Good afternoon. You came late, so I think we'll give you fine for that. But I know so many of you go to work, but I think that is also why we are doing it on YouTube, so that you can later, YouTube and Facebook, so that you can later go and watch the video. You are welcome. So this number 10 question, please, is the last question of today. Don't make mistake with this question. It said, una frenatura poco efficiente o squilibrato può essere causato da consumo eccessivo dei meccanismi di freno di stanzionamento. Let us try not to make mistake or to get it wrong. Thank you so much, Sister Mommy Gio. Thank you. Una frenatura poco efficiente o squilibrato può essere causato dal consumo eccessivo dei meccanismi di freno di stanzionamento. If you get it wrong, I'm going to please, if you are responding to number 10, be specific. Sister Mary, be specific. 0 to number 10 or to number 9. Which one are you responding to? Question number 10. If you listen very well, during the starting, we made mention of, I think number 2, 3 or 4, thereabout, we made mention of this frenatura poco efficiente. You understand? And now, you see here we have una frenatura poco efficiente. The other one, we're having frenatura una frenatura squilibrata. They are the same thing. Una frenatura poco efficiente and frenatura squilibrata, they are the same thing. You understand? They are referring to, you understand? So thank you, Mr. Leo. Good afternoon, Sister Naomi. I think you also came late. Okay. We have Vero from Sister Vicky. We have Faso from Mr. John. Okay, very good. Like I said, it's our last question of today. Una frenatura poco efficiente o squilibrata può essere causata dal consumo eccessivo dei meccanismi dei freno di stanzionamento. Now, here we need to understand something. In our car, we have 2 types of brake. You understand? 2 types of brake. We have freno di stanzionamento, which is this one, the handbrake. You understand? Which serves for us to park our car. So after oh, sorry, I think the write-up is blocked, but that thing you're having there is stanzionamento. Let me try to, is T-O. I don't know if you can see it like that, but however, that is stanzionamento, you understand? So we have this brake, parking brake, you understand? This parking brake is the one you apply when you park your car. So after parking your car, you activate it, in order to enable your car not to, leave that point where you park the car, you understand? So is to, ensure ensure that the car remains in that place where you park it, you understand? Then another thing, another brake that we have inside our car is this freno di servicio, which is service brake. This service brake is the one that you apply whenever you want to stop your car from motion or movement, you understand? So when you are moving, you apply this brake, your vehicle will stop, you understand? But how does these 2 brakes function? Because they are telling us that the frenatura poco efficiente or squilibrata, and what do we call frenatura poco efficiente or squilibrata, earlier? We said, for example, you have the tire of our vehicle, we have 4 tires. You understand? Inside these 4 tires, we have the brake disc, the brake pad, and everything that works together, to enable this car to stop whenever we apply the brake. You understand? So if one of these 4 is faulty, you have what is 40. One of the 4 is 40. The 3, they are still functioning. So it means that the brake is having that, frenatura poco efficiente or squilibrata, because it's no longer, working in equilibrium, where the 4 of them is supposed to work at the same time. Only 3 is now working, or maybe only 2 is not now working, or maybe maybe they are working, but they are less efficient. It's not the effectiveness of the brake is not there. You understand? And also, we said that this freno di stanzionamento, this is how it functions. You see, when you drag it here, there is this 2 cord, 2 wires or cable, that is, you drag it to action, they'll block the tire of the vehicle. You understand? So this is how it functions. But the freno di, so you can see the mechanism of this freno di stanzionamento. You see, it has nothing to do with freno di servizio. So freno di servizio, if you look inside this, if you look here, you see these are the discs, just like this one that I showed us before. You see, we have it. They are 4 in numbers. You understand? Each of them, they are attached to the tires. You understand? Now you see, if this one is 40 and this one is good, this one is good, this one is good, it becomes poco efficiente. You understand? Or squilibrata. The same with this one, the same with this one, the same with this one. And the only thing that can cause that kind of thing is, these are the mechanism of this freno. You understand? If any of this, because if you look at it very well, let me try to sketch it out. You see this one. Let's, for example, you see the handbrake on. You see the handbrake. So it's nowhere connected to that of the service brake. You understand? So if anything is faulty in that of the handbrake, it has no effect. It has no effect to that of the service brake. So that is why it is not true that frenatura poco efficiente or squilibrata, it can be caused by maybe any of the fault in this mechanism of the handbrake or the service the freno di stanzionamento. You understand? So that is why the answer is falso. Una frenatura poco efficiente o squilibrata può essere causata da consumo eccessivo di meccanismi del freno di stanzionamento. No, it's not true. The answer is falso, because the meccanismi del freno di stanzionamento is different from the mechanism di freno di servizio. So the answer to this question number 10 is falso. So guys, this is where we are going to leave it for today. I appreciate your time. Please, if there is anything you still don't understand or any question, maybe you feel like the question you don't understand the question, don't forget, you can reach out to me, send me the question through this number. I will always try to explain the question to you. So this is the number you can leave your question with. And also, please don't forget, if you want to really understand better of this, everything that has to do with this, driving quiz, questions and answer, you can join our Zoom tutorial. As a new person, you have 2 days free to do that. So I'm going to leave you Guys, for now, thank you. I appreciate your time. And please don't forget, we'll meet next Saturday if nothing changes, you understand? But should anything happen, I will still try to communicate us. So that is it. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.